Hey y'all, how's everybody doing today? Hey Sunshine, how you doing? Hey C Mac TV, how you doing? How you doing? Happy Hump Day, child. We halfway through the week. It's about over with. So, honey, I decided to come live today to talk about a couple of things. Okay, to talk about a couple of things that I thought were important. Y'all, please hit the like button coming in the room. If you in the clouds, please hit the like button. I would appreciate it so much. And share the video if you care. Okay, y'all? Let me get this out for you so we can get started, child. Y'all know I don't like to waste no time. Okay, so anyway, like I said, thank you so much for joining me. Please hit the like button, even if you're on the cloud watching. Hit the like button, right? Share the video if you care. So anyway, child. Okay, so if y'all watched my video yesterday, right? We were talking about well, we were really going back down memory lane, right? And one of the things that we talked about yesterday was what happened on my live in 2021 between TSC. Well, I had a mad day, right? I had a mad day because of a troll that was on hey Max Boogie, that was on Brianna's channel back then, right? And so because that troll was getting on my nerves, and I felt like they all, Brianna in particular, because the troll hear her link, right? And was coming at me. That's why I had the mad day, right? So as a result of that, I said, okay, because y'all know I can be petty too, right? I can be, I can be on one too, right? I was like, okay, that's how we doing it, right? So anyway, I decided to come online and talk about how a lot of us felt like after VS and TSCC went offline because of the IHOP gate or whatever, and VS was ordered to, be offline for 3 years or whatever, right before she came back. A lot of us felt, a lot of people, not only me, felt like Brianna Chandler got to come up because we felt like she was making it seem like her and VS was still cool, right? So a lot of people that were, watching VS back then, and a lot of people, the sectors or whatever, they went to her channel, and that's how her channel, got so popular, right? So we were talking about that yesterday, and Brianna was down in the chat, you know what I mean? And we agreed to disagree because she got a different version, of course, of how, hey, love, Chaos, how you doing? She got a different and Happy New Year. She got a different version of how her channel, started, growing and stuff like that, right? Or whatever, right? So anyway, I did a video back then, and TSCC, Chopper, you know what I mean? A lot of people, that were tight, was close with VS, Chopper hit the link, and he showed receipts. He showed he had some conversation receipts in his phone. He showed the receipts on this video that I did, right? So anyway, I told you guys, and not only that, a lot of the TSCC members, was down in the chat and stuff, saying that Brianna and VS is not cool, right? Because in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinion, she was, like I said, she was leading people to believe that her and VS was still cool or whatever, right? And that was not the case, right? And so anyway, they jumped on that video to saying, no, they ain't cool, right? And so even VS checked her about it, yeah, and Bree was trying to, act like they were still friends. Right. A lot of people seen that right back then. A lot of the new people don't know about it. You know what I mean? But a lot of us remember it. So anyway, I told y'all that I was gonna put that. Y'all please hit the like button, share the video, right? So I told y'all that I was gonna put that Mad Day video on my community wall with Chopper and TSCC, and a lot of them dropped down in the chat, pretty much calling Brianna a liar, right? That they not cool, right? And Chopper was talking about some stuff between Bless Watkins, Nika and Bree, right? When it came to VS, right? So anyway, I put that video on my community wall because I told y'all I was gonna go back, through my videos. Child, it took me all day, right, to find that dang on video. I don't even remember the title of the video, but anyway, I found the video and I put it on my community wall over there, like I said I was, right. And the reason why I want to come back and talk about it today is number one reason is because Bree got a live coming up at 4 today, and it's the title of the live. It's gonna be a members only live, right? And the title of that live says to be discredited, right? And so like I said, Bree dropped down in the chat yesterday, and we agreed to disagree, about how I felt about her channel, growing, because people felt like she was still cool with VS, as opposed, how she thinks her channel started growing. Right? Hey, Kenna. Hey, Kishana. I like. I like wait. Feel like we assumed her and V. I like wait. Feel like we assumed her and VS was still cool. She always seemed scary to talk about her. Right? A lot of people felt like it. Right? Good afternoon. Hey, V Lachey, how you doing? Happy New Year's to you. So anyway, I put that video on my community, right? So she's gonna have a members only live today. It's scheduled for 4 o'clock, right? And the title of the video is to be discredited, right? So I don't know if she's gonna talk about, what we talked about yesterday. But like I said, if she is gonna talk about in her members only live, uh, I put the video on the community wall so y'all can go over there and look at it and hear what was said out of TSCC's mouth. And like I said, Chopper showed some receipts, and it wasn't only me that felt like she got her come up because people was thinking her and VS was still cool, right? So I put the video on the community wall in case you're gonna talk about that, right? And another reason why I came live to talk about this right now is because I was listening to Truth Enterprise over there, right? And Truth Enterprise felt like that Brianna, I'm not saying she is or not, but Truth Enterprise feels like, and I kind of feel like it too, that she was gonna go over there on her members only live, go behind the wall and lie to her subscribers about what happened back then. And so that's the reason why the title is possibly to be discredited, right? Because of what happened yesterday, because of what we talked about. But like I said, honey, I ain't got nothing to lie about. It wasn't just me. I put the video on my community wall, right? So anyway, y'all hit the like button, share the video if you will, right? So it's on my community wall if y'all want to go look at it, right? And so, like I said, I was listening to Truth, and Truth was saying she was gonna go behind the wall and lie to her subscribers about, what had happened back then, right? And it's not only like what happened with the VS situation we was talking about yesterday. We was also talking about that Madison Blue situation between her and Kimmy, and she said she found out who Madison Blue was on her own, right? And she felt like she did old Pizarro or nobody else, back then to tell none, hey, just Andrew, to tell none of them, like who Madison Blue was, right? Because she was trolling Pizarro, right? And so, and she right. I was like, you right. Okay, she don't owe it to nobody to tell nobody nothing. Even if they was cool as they was then, as they are now, she still didn't owe them nothing, right? It is what it is. Did nobody tell me? Did nobody tell me who that troll was? And I still don't know who that troll was. That was messing with me, and I really didn't. I thought it was an Anglo, y'all. But even me and Ronnie Q kind of felt out behind that spicy dicey situation. That was the name of the troll, right? I know a lot of y'all still see that troll, right? I thought the troll was Anglo, right? That's why I was so pissed off, right? But according to Ronnie Q, Spicy Dicey is not an Anglo, right? Because I didn't appreciate all the, the it sounded racist to me, right? But if it, the troll ain't Anglo, then it just ain't Anglo, right? It was just trolling me, right? And so anyway, that's why I was so pissed off. That's why I had a mad day. That's how all of this stuff got started that I'm talking about now. Like I say, hey, Miss Dovey, because of that troll, right? So anyway, I felt the way, even to this day about Ronnie Q and whoever else know who that troll is, because I still don't know who the troll is right to this day. But I let it go. I don't even care now. I don't care. Y'all know I don't hold grudges, honey. And I got after I got it out of my system, after I got my lick back, honey, I moved it right along. And my lick back is on the community wall over there with the video that I did, right? That was my lick back because they play too much, right? And so y'all know me and Ronnie Q, we ain't cool no more. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But child, that was in 2021, right? So anyway, like I said, I don't know, you know, what's going I don't have a membership over there in Brianna's community, in her, members only, right? But after I heard Truth Enterprise say what she said about Brianna possibly going over there and lying to her people about what happened with the VS situation, I'm glad the video is on the community wall so they can go watch it themselves. You know what I mean? So if anybody over here is over there, uh y'all let them know that the video is on the community wall about what happened back then and what was said, what TSCC said out of their own mouth, the text message that Chopper showed, and all of it. Right? It just is what it is. So anyway, uh, that's what I had to say about that. Right? So moving right along, child. Moving right along. Oh, and also on Truth Enterprise, while moving right along. Hey, J Mac, how you doing? I heard Truth Enterprise saying that Brianna was I don't know what live this was on, and maybe y'all can tell me, but Truth Enterprise was over there talking about she said she was, standing up for the black men over there in Florida because on some live Brianna had said, hey Dr. Soapy, how you doing, love? Thank you, Dr. Soapy. uh Y'all hit the like button. Please share the video if you could. Right. So on some live, evidently, Truth said that Brianna said that when she was, having relations with her boyfriend, he told her to spit on him, or she spit on him, or something like that, right? And I was like, what the hell, right? And so Truth was over there talking about it, right? And I was like, oh my God, she was thoroughly grossed out by that. She was saying that Brianna said she spit on him when they was having, X or whatever, right? And I was like, oh, really? And so honey, evidently that gross Truth out. I didn't hear, oh, I got 20 likes, y'all. Can y'all give me the 50 likes? So I was like, oh my God, people really be oversharing over here, right? I know, just Andrea, just say anything, right? So people be oversharing, right? So here's my thing. Truth, I am grossed out as well. Like I said, I don't know where Brianna said this at. I don't even know why she said it. Truth felt like, she was telling a lie. I hope she was telling a lie. Because why would you spit on anybody for anything? And if you did, why would you tell it? Y'all be getting over here and y'all be telling too much. Right? It just don't make no sense, right? It don't make no sense. I'm like, really? This what we doing? Right. And so it ain't, when you spit on somebody, I don't even know in the context, hey Treasure Lane, I don't even know in the context of where the conversation was going, right? Where the conversation was held, but I heard Truth say it, right? And so, and if you did say that, Brianna, yeah, they overshare, right? Some stuff you need to keep to yourself, right? So I mean, it's just like when Tracy said, she liked the urine, she liked the golden showers, or whatever, right? It's just as gross. Like I'll be oversharing, and I might be old school, but the only time I used to hear about this stuff was from Anglo women, right? And I'm like, oh my God. And when you go to getting all gross like that, talking about urine and spit and all this, why don't y'all keep that to yourself? Right, keep your juices to yourself. Okay, I wish a bee would, right, Dr. Sophie? I didn't even know black people act like that, right? ACT, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Right, like I said, I might be old school, but what about your self-respect? You know what I mean? Like, you're not making yourself look cute by saying you spit on somebody, doing relations, or saying, you like the way urine tastes or whatever. Honey, keep that stuff to yourself. It don't make you look good. It make like you ain't it make it seem like you ain't got no respect for yourself. And y'all be oversharing, y'all be doing too much. Okay? Everybody send your condolences to Dr. Soapy for the loss. Wait a minute, what? Dr. Sophie, did you lose your mom, Dr. Sophie? Dr. Sophie in here. Did you lose your I'm so sorry to hear that. My condolences, Dr. Sophie. Oh my God, I didn't know. My condolences, baby. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear it. My condolences. My condolences. I can only imagine. My condolences. Yeah, I lost my mom in 2012, and yeah, you know what? Yeah, my condolences. Yeah, sorry to hear that. My condolences. Absolutely. Child, I tell you, tomorrow ain't promised to none of us. It really is not. It really is not. My condolences to you and your family. So, I'm sorry about your child. Back to life. I got sidetracked by that. I hate to hear about stuff like that. That's why y'all don't never hear me on here talking about, like say the Lolo situation. Y'all don't hear me do no commentary on that situation because back like I said, I might be old school, and I know this is a YouTube or whatever. But black people used to not talk, make light of when people passed away, you know what I mean, and make light of people, make commentary or whatever about, make content out of, people dying or even playing about death, right? Black people used to not talk, act like that. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on today, but honey, I still don't play, like that. You know what I mean? And like I said, my condolences. You know what I mean? CT, I lost, all my elders, you know, uh, uh, was gone by 2012. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, yeah, that's why I am now the matriarch of my family on my side because all of my elders passed away by 2012. They was all gone. You know what I mean? And so, yeah. mm, I'm sorry I wasn't with. Yeah, seeing virtual. So that's right. Thank you, Treasure. Right. You know what I mean? Let me read what I want to read. Max said, uh, I don't believe she even effing him unless it's payday. So her lives are gonna catch up to her. Back fat like it did. Back fat catch up with her back fat like it did with her stomach. Ooh, Max, you a mess. Now, Max, I kind of don't even believe it either. I really kind of believe. I be hoping that Brianna be making up some of this stuff. I don't know if y'all been watching Duchess Kelly Love over there, but honey, Duchess Kelly Love is a mess. Every time she say something, child, he make a picture or a video about it. So, child, he must not heard about the spit. Okay, I don't even believe this. I hope it ain't true. But just to say it, I don't believe it's true either. I hope it ain't true. But just the thought of it all, like, why would you even come out and tell somebody some stuff like that? What possessed you to even say that? You know what I mean? It's crazy. You don't even beat her. Child, I don't think you there now. And I think that's why she being so mean to everybody, honestly. And I don't even mean no harm. I don't even have no problem with Brenda right now. But, child, she is lashing out. You know what I mean? I think she lashing out because he ain't there no more. And that's just my opinion. I don't know if he is or not, but I don't think he there no more, right? And so why did Brianna block Ness? What's going on with that? Well, I can only imagine that, right? Only imagine why, right? But it's just nasty. It's showing you don't have no like I said, if this is the version of today's self-respect, that some of the stuff be coming out of these women's mouth, especially black women. I don't know what to tell y'all, because that is not self-respect, in my opinion. I wasn't raised like that. You know what I mean? And you're supposed to keep what you got going on in the bedroom to yourself. Okay, that's the way I was raised. Okay, you got people talking about golden showers, people talking about spit. What's next? Like I swear, like when I heard, it's even cringe to me when I heard black women come online using the word CUNT. I didn't even know black women talk like that. You know what I mean? I was like, oh my God, like what is really going on? But like I said, I must be old school, child. Some of the stuff y'all need to keep to yourself. Dr. Sophia, I drown myself in work trying to grieve. It just it just takes time. And we all grieve differently. You know, we all do grieve differently. Like, yeah, we all grieve differently. You know what I mean? Like when my elders died, till I was beside myself. I had to go to therapy. Okay. I miss my people right to this day. Yeah, she won't go away. The leasing company told her they want them people out of there. Ooh, who was out there? You a best, Miss Dovey. Hey, Max and Dovey. Thanks again, Max. Good looking out. Hey, Treasure is Treasure. Oh my God, Treasure. If you still in her love, child, you looking good, Treasure. You looking good. I seen that dance video you did, child. You looking real good, Treasure. I say, go, Treasure, honey. You looking good. I'm the oldest, so you know that. Mm-mm. That's where the girls are getting from. The girls are, Lord, I talking about the journey, calls it. But yeah, honey, you looking good, child. I said, go, Treasure, looking real nice. I seen that dance video, child. Just like that see-through dress, Jamal. Oh, I know. Like, can you see? Can you believe that? She wore it to church. See to Jet Jabral more. Why you want people to look at your wife like that? I know, right? Child, he act like he pimping his church, okay? Child. My mom has been gone 5 years, just Andrew said. You never get over it. You never get over it, especially birthdays and holidays. You're right about that, just Andrew. I miss my people right to this day. You know what I mean? And so yeah, yeah. Yeah, but I just, I cherish the memories that I had with them, and I try to honor my elders. You know, my mom, my dad, my grandma, my granddaddy. I honor my elders. You know what I mean, and that's how I show my love and respect. To them even to this day. You know what I mean, and so yeah. And like I said, I don't play with death. I don't. That's not. I even heard them saying how Lemon and was wanting for instance, how Lemon was wanting what's her name, dragons, to come online and fake like somebody died in her family for content or to get cash out or something. Like I said, black people used to play about death like that. I don't know what's going on these days. They make content about Lolo's mama passing away and all of this and all that. Just Krista dragged her mom. Oh, child, it's just no class. It's just disgusting. It's trash. You know what I mean? It's just trash. I don't play like that. She was not sick. My daddy found. Oh wow, is that right, Doctor Soapy? Oh wow, that's crazy. Mm-mm. It was just time for her to go home. You know what I mean? It was just time for her to go home. You know, the Lord. But I tell you one thing, she better off where she is right now, because I believe in heaven and I know that there's a God. You know what I mean? And He said we won't have to cry no more, honey, when we reach the other shore. He promises joy and peace. Okay, He promises joy and peace. You know what I mean? Because He done wiped all our sins away. Because His Son Jesus Christ paid for it all. That's why He promises joy and peace when we go to the other side. That's why that's the sense of peace that I get about my relatives. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, absolutely. No, it was it was dragons wanting Lemon to do that. Lie, not the other way around. Okay, my fault. So it was dragons wanting Lemon to lie, right? Okay. Well, I still feel like Lemon be trying to get sympathy, not only off of Lolo's mama and that other lady that passed away, but it's only so-called alleged brother passed away. I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't believe nothing these people say. Okay, child. Ooh, is that right, Mr. Ovich? I'm telling you. Ooh, these days, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. It was Dragons that want the one to play. Okay, my fault. Thank you, Miss O. Yes, I'll discuss that. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-mm. So anyway, I want to talk about that. It's pretty gross to come out and say something like that. I don't know if you're making that stuff up in your mind, but honey, it is not cute. It is not cute. So nope. Whether it happened for real, or you imagined it's oversharing. It ain't cute, and some stuff you need to keep to yourself. It's not very ladylike. It's not showing that you have no self respect for yourself. But like I said, I'm old school, so that's just me. It's just that's my opinion of it. I'm not even judging nobody else. You do what you want to do, honey, when it comes to your relations or whatever. But for me, keep it to yourself, because somebody like me is gonna think it's disgusting. Okay? These people are desperate for friends, and they don't know what friends mean. And just online saying anything, like trying to one up each other. Like, are you trying to see who? And then even some of the things that people say. I heard who was it? I heard the other day saying, uh, somebody. It's just some of the stuff. It'd be a lot. Some of the stuff I don't even say. You know what I mean? Wait, so she really spit on that man on purpose? That's what she said. That's what Truth said, that she said on some live. I didn't hear it myself, but I heard Truth saying it. So I was like, just in case, I'm gonna do commentary on it, because I think that's absolutely gross. Now I don't know what live it happened on, but Truth said she said it. Yeah. hmm If it's a lie, Truth told the child. I don't believe it. I heard it said. Oh, you heard it said, CT? Oh, wow. See? Well, CT, what live was it on? I heard it. She said it. What live was it on, Leanne, y'all? Oh, my God. So she really said that. Child. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Child. What live was she on, y'all? But that's a pretty gross thing to say, but I kind of don't believe it either. But just in case it's true, child, keep it to yourself. You're oversharing. You're oversharing. Anytime you come on and talk about stuff like that, Brianna, you make people make jokes about you like Duchess Kelly Love. And, when you come on and you saying do some things, it was a couple of days ago. What live was it on, though? Because I want to go hear it for myself when I get off here. I ain't going to lie to you. Because I want to know in which context that she said it. You know what I mean? Like, what made her say it? You know? Y'all please hit the like button. I think it was hers or the spaceship. I can't remember. Oh, okay, CT, a couple of days ago. I know that's right, Dr. Sophie. I wish somebody would spit on me. That is the grossest thing. One of the grossest things you can do to another person is spit on them. Like, what in the world? Y'all act like y'all was raised by wolves or something. Some people, I'm gonna say some people act like they was raised by wolves or something. Like, what is going on? Ugh. Me too, Miss O, because we need to know. Yeah, I want to know in which context, that she said it. I was like, child, Ashley said, yeah, I missed it. I would really like to know. I'm like, girl, girl. No. Nope, not cute. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Keep some stuff to get oversharing. Make yourself look crazy out here. It will get you on put on the ground, right, CT? I wouldn't. Child, no, ma'am. But anyway, child, that's what I got to say about that. Like I said, if y'all came in late, I was talking about the video that I put on my community wall. If y'all was in here yesterday, we was talking about that, how I felt like Bree got her to come up when VSM and TSCC disbanded, and she got her come up, while people thinking that her and VS was still cool. And I told you I was gonna put that video with the proof, because I'm not the only one was thinking it on my community wall. So I put it on my community wall. Y'all go check it out. And the reason why I put put it on my. I said that I put it on my community wall. And the title of the video is because she's supposed to be doing a members only live, and the name of that members only live is to be discredited. Hence the title of the video today, right? So I just want to tell y'all that it is proof. I'm not the only one that was thinking that. The proof is on the community wall. Y'all go check it out, right? The video is on my community wall. Okay. Mm-hmm. She said it was it. Yeah. Now, yeah. Truth said that, Patricia. I heard it too. It was gross. Absolutely. It was Monday, I think, the day after Kimmy was on. So it was probably on her live then, and not Pizarro's. Child, when people said it's not nice to spit, she changed it to like it. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what Truth said. I like Tracy, but my brothers and men say we were not. Child, I know, right? Oh my God. And why would you even allow something like that? Like you have no respect for yourself. Okay? In my opinion. Oh, I was the proof I was talking about. You was in here, Lady Till, when I was telling you I was gonna put that 2001 Mad Day video of mine up when TSCC came down and Chopper showed, you know what I mean, text messages and stuff about VS not being cool with Bree and all of this and all of that. When people were still thinking she was still cool with VS, you know, and that whole stuff with Bless Walkers, all of that stuff is on that video. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And I said I was gonna put it on my community wall, and I found it. Child, it took me forever to find it, but I found that Mad Day video, baby, and it's over there on the community wall. Mm-hmm. Y'all go check it out. Mm-hmm. So anyway, oh, you was in and out. I missed it, but I remember that live. Oh, Lady Till, you was around back then. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not the only one that was thinking that. Mm-hmm. But like I said, child, it's on the community wall if y'all want to check it out. But anyway, child, we're gonna move it right along, right? But I had to mention that thing about the spit conversation. I was like, what? Mm-mm. No, ma'am. Not cute. Not cute at all. Y'all be giving people something to talk about, okay? So anyway, um, the next thing I want to talk about, let me look at my title. Dr. Soapy putting it down for me. Oh, Lemoncation Love Fest reunion, right? So, I know y'all, did y'all see my thumbnail, child? Let me tell you why my thumbnail is on there, right? So, once again, child, I heard, listen to that dang on Truth Enterprise, because I be listening to Truth Enterprise in the morning, right? So, you know, Truth did a video and she was talking about, you know, what happened on Lemon's channel, right? Now, even before then, now I had to go read about through uh his live last night so I could see, you know, what was going on, because I heard True video. So yesterday, y'all know Ness, y'all first Ness, you know, was going to Lemoncation, right? And then her and Lemon got into it or whatever, and she said she wasn't going to Lemoncation. So, but yesterday she put this on her community wall, right? Okay, I got receipts today, y'all. I got receipts, my own receipts, right? So she put this on her community wall in case y'all didn't see it. And what she said was, finessers, due to the pitiful credit Delta was trying to give me opposed to my entire flight, it looks like myself and my plus one will be in Vegas on the 19th, which is Lemoncation, right? She said, I will be safe as I will not be participating in Lemoncation and damn sure not meeting any of the people Lemon is meeting. We will do our own thing and have our own peace of mind, right? Now that's what she said, right? Okay, so fast forward to Lemon's video last night, right? So Lemon did a video, and like I said, I was listening to Truth, so I went over there to read about the video, you know, for myself, right? Because I want to hear, you know, what was being said or whatever, right? So I read about it through the video, and first I seen uh Tracy over there talking, right? And honey, she was pissed off at Ness, honey. She I know that her and Tracy the other day, you know, got into it over on Pizarro's channel, right? And Lemon was like, yeah, I think Pizarro set you up, because Ness came up there, and cussed her out, and then Tracy dropped down, right? Because people saying Tracy running from Ness or whatever, right? So Tracy was up there, honey. She said she want to come to Nesscation, no Lemoncation, just so she can have a fight with Ness. She said she want to fly in and fly out just so she can beat up Ness. Honey, she was talking tough titty, right? Then she said she don't want to go to jail, but she want to, Tracy want to, come and beat up Ness, right? She want to have it out with Ness. She is really not feeling Ness right now, right? And Lemon was for it, right? He was like, yeah, I think Bizarro set you up and all this and all that. That was talking tough titty up there about what is her name? About Ness, right? I was like, yeah, Just Andrew said, wait a minute. So she is going to Vegas. Yeah, she's going to Vegas now, honey. It gets better. Hold on, child. I believe she lied about the whole thing, not going to child. Let me tell you something, Just Andrew. I believe she was going the whole time. I do too, because like I said when I first talked about it, as soon as Ness heard about Lemoncation, honey, she wanted to go, right? She wanted to go all alone. And then when Lemon offered to pay her way, she was like, cool, that was her way in. You know what I mean? She wanted to go out alone, even before he said that, right? All they do is lie and play games, right? And who knows if she wasn't going alone out alone? Because they always play it, trying to finesse people, right? Um, why do she can beat people 20 years young? I don't know why she thinks she can beat people 20 younger than her, Max. But Ness always talking stuff about people, telling she be hollering, she want to call the police. Just like Sassy supposed to be going to Lemoncation, right? And but Ness saying, okay, so she said she wasn't gonna meet up. They said we seen a lot, and we know Tracy would do it. She went to a funeral to whoop somebody's butt, right? But honey, Tracy was on one last night. She said she want to fly into Vegas, beat Ness up, and fly out. And she said, but she don't want to go to jail, right? But she said she would like to, right? Child, he would kick Lemon. He sure would kick Lemon to the curb floor because, honey, him and Ness was professing they love last night on his chat. So anyway, after Tracy said that, fast forward to about the 4 hour mark, on the live, right? Ness hits the link, right? Prayer hits the link, honey. And like I said, they was professing love for each other. And then they said Ness and Lemon said they're gonna meet up with each other, but she don't want to meet up with, no more his pick. She don't want to meet up with none of the other people on her. I think she said she would like to give Lolo a hug or something like that. But I'm guessing she's saying she don't want to meet up with nobody else on Lemoncation, probably because of, especially she don't want to meet up with Sassy, right? So I think I heard somebody wrote in the chat saying Sassy said she take karate class or something like. But anyway, we know Sassy said that she want to see Ness in Vegas because she want to see his Ness gonna spit on her, right? Okay, child. Anyway, we know she don't want to meet up with Sassy, right? Because Sassy might end up bopping her on top of her head or whatever, right? And so, but but this time about she was gonna call the police, right? So, whatever. But she talked too much stuff. How you gonna talk all that stuff and then you gonna holler you gonna call the police on somebody? Sassy, Tracy, whoever else, right? So anyway, self-defense classes. Is that what she said? Not, I don't think Sassy need no self-defense classes, honestly. Okay, we know Sassy Boucher, old child. But honey, Sassy, when she said that, I was like, ooh, Sassy want to beat her butt, just like Tracy do, right? I was like, child, maybe she think Lemon gonna protect her or something next, child. Sassy ain't gonna do S. Having to take a lesson to learn how to do it, child. I don't think Sassy need no lessons for real. She might have said it, but Sassy don't need no lessons, honey. She Boucher, though, right? And that pissed her off when Ness said she was gonna spit on her. Another person hollering they gonna spit. Now I heard Ness is live this morning, right? So first she's saying she don't want to meet up with nobody on Lemoncation. Then she get on that she get on Lemon Live last night, hit the link, her and Lemon all lovey dovey. He said he loved Ness. Ness said she loved him. Now that's the first. Now this is the same heifer that's done helped flag it. One of the people that's done, in my opinion, flagged his channel down. his first, flagged his channel down or whatever, right? Then she done got mad at him and sent his $200 back, saying she ain't going to Nescation. And now all of a sudden she couldn't get her flight credit back. Now all of a sudden she going to Nescation again. The whole time she wanted to go, it's been killing her. She wanted to go to, I mean, not Nescation, but Lemoncation. She wanted to go to Lemoncation this whole time in the first place. Ever since she heard about Lemoncation and all the stuff people was talking about it, okay, she been wanting to go to Lemoncation for whatever reason, right? And so now it's back on again. Now she done found another reason that she have to go on Lemoncation, right? Okay, so flight credits are not 100. If you don't want to go, you wasn't gonna go. So my thing is, why did you even bother giving Lemon his money back, only to turn around and say you gonna show up now anyway, right? During the whole time you was dying to come to Lemoncation, right? So they even on there talking about the outfit. Okay, so let me tell y'all about the yes, Red Vines, child. She was wanting to go to Lemoncation the whole time. I talked about this a couple of weeks ago. Okay, child. That's how I feel about a lot of them. Stop talking like you got. Yeah, stop talking like you got. Child, I feel you right. So Dr. Sophie is shaking my head, child. That's how I feel about Dr. Sophie. She want to go the whole time. She ain't gonna be wanting to left. See, Nest don't want to be left out, in my opinion, of Lemoncation because of Nestcation, okay? And because of Lemon. And like I said, her and Lemon was up there professing they love for each other last night. Child picking out outfits and stuff like they was doing the first time for Nestcation. So Lemon said he showed Nest a picture of some kind of yellow jacket, yellow, he called it a what was it, a pea coat, a rain jacket or whatever. It was yellow, right? With some black, with some black detailing on it or whatever, right? And they was picking out, what kind of shoes and what kind of color he supposed to wear with this yellow jacket. Yeah, honey, they frenemies, Red Vines, frenemies, okay? Just like Ness and Pizza, they frenemies, okay? That's what they are. They're frenemies. So anyway, in my opinion, right? So anyway, one day they love each other, one day they don't, right? Oh, and Truth, y'all remind me to tell y'all what Truth said about me, because no, you didn't, Truth, but it's the truth though. But anyway, um, so they're picking out the little outfits or whatever. Did you hear Dr. Sophie? Right. So anyway, that's why my thumbnail look like it look, y'all. I got a good little kiki out of them talking about Lemon and his yellow jacket and his yellow coat and what color to wear up under it, what shoes to wear with it, and all this and all that. I'm assuming they actually gonna do this Lemoncation now, since so many people is looking forward to it. I'm thinking he don't have a choice but to do it now, right? At first, I was skeptical as to whether it was actually gonna happen or not, but I'm assuming now it's actually gonna happen next month. February is coming fast, right? And so hold up, Ashton. I'm gonna tell you what she said, right? The whole time she that's right, just Andrea. The whole time she wanted to be in Vegas with him, right? I believe she started an argument on purpose. She is running play exactly. She started the argument on purpose, right? The whole time she wanted to be in Vegas with him. Okay, I don't know why she trying to act like she didn't. Okay, even before Lemon gave her the $200 for the trip she was wanting to go to Vegas. Okay, she felt some kind of way about it. She was gonna find her way on that trip, honey, irregardless. Okay, child. She was gonna find her way on that trip. I don't know why that's trying to act like she don't know what she want to go. Girl, you want to go in the first place? Just say it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. If you want to go, you just want to go. It's about to kill her. Ooh, child. But anyway, and y'all know she jealous hearted as hell. She ain't gonna be left out of that. Child, please. And I believe that's why she got mad at Sassy, because Sassy was going, okay? And then we know that Talon is going, and Talon went to Nestcation. Talon's just that whole thing. They was even talking about, the bar that Talent met him at on Nestcation. Girl, just the whole thing, right? So anyway, y'all hit the like button. Y'all share the video. Do I have 500? Do I have 50 likes yet? So anyway, they're talking about all of that, right? So, like I said, they don't profess they loved each other, blah blah blah. They going out. She said her and Lemon gonna meet up with each other. But she don't want them to record it, right? She know he gonna be recorded with his people, in this case, at Lemoncation. But she don't when they meet up, when her and Lemon meet up, and possibly Lolo, I guess she don't want Lemon to record that. She said they ain't gonna record that little part right there when they meet up because people gonna be wanting to see what they gonna do, and so they ain't gonna record that little part right there. I don't know why they ain't gonna record it. Girl, you been wanting to go the whole time anyway. But anyway, she said they ain't gonna record that, right? So anyway, and she making it seem like she don't want to meet nobody else on the trip but Lemon. But I bet she gonna meet Lemon. Y'all know she gonna meet Talent. Okay, said they both handicapped. This love Ashton, child. You ain't said nothing but a word. Okay. Child, and I always talk. Oh, I'm glad you said that, Ashton. The reason why I'm glad you said that is because, okay, so after they got to talking all of that, they should be up there talking big ish about people, right? She is so hateful and bitter, right? She is really a bitter bitch, right? I don't even mean no harm, but she is, right? Honey, she talk mad dog stuff about Trish when Trish hit the link for a minute. She talked stuff to Insanity when Sanity hit the link. She talked stuff about what is her name? Reed. And Reed did a video this morning. I didn't get to see it, but she did a video, I guess about what Ness was saying. But I did see when I was reading the chat, when I was red balling it over there, I did see Reed down in the chat, saying that she was gonna drag her for the facts of her life. And she did do a video this morning dragging her or whatever, right? Well, Lemon is stupid. He sure is red vibes. Hey, Ronnie, I would love. How you doing? And so, but anyway, Reese said she was going to drag it. She did a video this one. Honey, she used to be on there talking about everybody. And she really don't even want to be talking about them like that on her channel. But she will go to her backup channel, okay? And then she be trying to act like girl, you is real bothered. That's why you be running them got that flag team, because you really can't stand when nobody say nothing about you, but you want to say stuff about other people. If you say stuff about other people, of course they're gonna drag your ass back. Okay? Child, please. But anyway, and then it was she went on a backup channel the other night, dragging Lovely Love, cause Lovely Love was saying something about a girl. Why is you worried about you so insecure about yourself that you worried about something Lovely Love saying about you? But anyway, she was on Lemon Chat. She had a whole lot to say about a whole lot of people. She asked Lemon what he thought about Bertha May's camera slip. Always talking about somebody. Look, girl, you is the and then here you is the whole time putting on 50 pounds of makeup. Plus, what do you call them things? Them things that make you look bright or whatever on your filters. All them pounds of makeup, that thick ass wig, all them filters, but you got the nerve to be talking about somebody else's look. I'm like, child, people be doing the most. Okay, and then get mad when people talk about you. Make it make sense. But anyway, honey, she was over there doing all of that, right? So anyway, we're gonna have to see when this limitation come up next month, what's gonna happen. Okay. But anyway, that's what the title of the video was, right? So anyway, let me tell y'all this about. Okay, so I told you I was um moving right along, child, moving right along, child, right? So I told y'all that I was listening to Truth, right? So let me tell y'all this. Truth brought up uh, a conversation that I had about Nescation with Lemon and Ness before Nescation, right? And this was on O.D.S. channel, right? So one day, O.D.S. that they was up there talking about Lemoncation, right? So I hit the link, right? So when I hit the link, I don't know who I asked first. Miss O, you jealous at the love? Am I jealous of the love between them two? Girl, I'ma try not to be. I'm gonna try not to be, Ashley. I'm gonna try not to be. Anyway, let me tell you what happened. So, it was on O.D.S. channel, And so I asked Lemon, and Ness was up there too. Now this is before y'all know Ness case where her and Lemon was talking about all the stuff they was gonna do. They was gonna have that fake merge, and Shaquem was gonna wear his Elvis suit, and he was gonna murder both of them, because it was gonna be fake, and they was gonna be doing all this and all that. Y'all remember all this stuff they said they was gonna do, which they didn't do none of it, but they was saying they gonna do all this and all that. And I think that they had a fake merge, honestly, because as soon as this laid her eyes on Lemon, honey, she knew he was fruity. She knew he was fruity pebbles, and I think that pissed her off. Really, I honestly feel like it pissed her off. Let me tell you why I think it pissed her off. So anyway, we was on O.D.S chat one day, and we was talking, and Lemon was saying all this and all that what him and Ness gonna be doing in Vegas, right? So Lemon, I asked Lemon, I don't know what I asked him, but anyway, he said he was gonna have you know, he was gonna be doing all these freaky things actually to Ness, right? He was saying he was gonna have her for dinner, if y'all know what I mean. All this and all that. And and Ness was up there just loving it, right? He was saying he was going to do all this to her when they get to Vegas, when he see her. Like I said, he was saying he was gonna have her for dinner and all this and all that, right? And like I said, I think that's why Ness got back to her. I think she was looking forward to that. But as soon as she seen him, she knew it was a no go, right? Because I really think Ness was crushing on him, before she actually seen him in Vegas, and we know that they used to have conversations on the phone. And I wonder, did he used to talk to Ness like he used to talk to Krista? Child, did she see the tallywhack and ain't tell nobody? But anyway, on this is questions. I got questions. Because like I said, as soon as she seen him, I knew that she knew our best was out, baby. But anyway, uh Truth was talking about, she was saying I was wrong for asking that question. And she was saying, Miss Olivia, you need to get down, talking like that. I was like, Truth is telling the truth about that. But tell her, honey, I had to ask you. He the one volunteered the information. So I got a good little kiki out of that when Truth was talking about that this morning, child. But like I said, none of that didn't happen, child. I think, in my opinion, Lemon was more interested in Shaquem than he was Ness, if y'all know what I mean. Okay? Even last night on the video, he went to talking about how the only thing he felt like he did wrong on this occasion was that whole thing about Shakim's computer, which was wrong. All this and all that. He felt like that's the one thing that went wrong on the trip and all this and all that, right? So I was like, child, it was just a whole bunch of whatever, right? So Red Vine's laughing at me. He the one said it, Red Vine. He said he was gonna have her for dinner and all this and all. Child, it was a lie. Miss O, he falls, and she 5'4", bigger than 200. Child, I don't know what that mean, Ashley. I don't know what that mean. I don't know what that mean. But anyway, they was still professing their love. I guess they feel like their brother and sister now, child. They done moved on from the love connection to the family connection, y'all. Okay, it's all love. It's all love between Ness and Lemon right now until they fall out again. Because like I said, child, they frenemies. But I think they're going to be okay at least until after Lemoncation, okay? At least until after Lemoncation, they going to be okay. All right? Child, But Lemon, you sure was shady and flip floppy because when you and Tracy was talking before this had that link, when you and Tracy was talking, you was talking like you was trying to you was kind of feeling what Tracy was saying about Ness, right? Soon as Ness hits the link, it's a love fest between you and Ness, and I'm thinking, well, how Tracy feel about that? Cause honey, you just done throw Tracy under the bus. You done throw Tracy under the bus, honey. I was like, oh, look at Lemon. Here's a big flip flopper. Child, he did the whole flip flop thing right on the same live, okay? I was like, listen to him. Listen to him. First he feeling what Tracy's saying about Ness, and Tracy on her dragging her, saying she want to beat her up in Vegas and all of this and all that. He done went from that to professing his love for Ness, and them can't wait to meet each other at Lemoncation. I'm thinking, well, make it make sense. He called us all BBB, then on YT, then on YT cameras. What? All of them flip flop like fish out of water. It's the play, right, Kendall? It be the place for me too, child. It be a mess. I was like, and then make it so bad they act like they ain't never like really used to doing nothing for real. I guess I don't know how to explain it. The whole thing is weird. Okay, Lady Tia said, "Child, Tree been hanging on his link for so long now. Right? She abandoned her own channel, but I mean, why y'all? I don't even know how it got started between her and Ness. Okay. But Tracy is not feeling this at all right now to the point to where I think Tracy really do want to go to make a little quick in and out on Lemoncation just to holler at Ness. Okay. Child, cause she is angry. I was like, "Ooh, baby, Tracy, you better keep your butt out of Vegas." Ooh, child. Kenneth says Subby should never become too invested. Right, because the beefs are not up and stuck. Right, and choosing a side will end up blocked up. Right, it ain't gonna do nothing but getting you blocked. I hate when subbies be overly invested too, cause honey, it's a child. Y'all can't. Half of it is just storylines anyway. So why get overly invested and pick a side? Just sit back and watch the entertainment, child. Right. Lady Tia Tracy went from reporting the news to went from reporting the news to becoming it. Child, you ain't never lied. All it take is one foul, and the fight is over. Okay, like whoo, child. Ashley said, "Man, I feel the same. She loves lemon. I believe Tracy. I believe Tracy. I believe Tracy money. I think, yeah, Tracy, love lemon money over there, and I don't know why she be over there acting like she a ditzy blonde or whatever, right? Oh, and I had a little bit of Nessa's live this morning too. When she was over there talking about it, trying to nigga explain why she going to Vegas, why her Vegas trip is back on. Girl, you want to go, and you have always wanted to go to Lemoncation, child. But no excuses needed, just so you want to go from the beginning. Okay, girl. We too old to be scraping our knees. You got that right, Lady Jill Chaplin. I would show her. I don't even want to touch nobody anyway. And why is you so mad at somebody over some YouTube stuff, right? Even Sassy mad. But I understand why Sassy mad. I ain't gonna lie. Cause Ness said she was gonna spit on her. And Sassy said, I wanna see if she gonna spit on me. Since they all gonna be in Vegas anyway. Ness always talking tough turkey, telling us when she gonna hide about it. Girl, stop. 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 Girl. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. Child, Why Ashley? Anybody got time for all that? Mm-mm. Like the Lady Tia said, we too old to be scraping our knees. Child, Tracy my age. I'm like, girl, are you okay? Whew. Hey, the hood table, how you doing? Hey, Brian. Hold on a minute, y'all. Yeah. Sorry about that, y'all. I didn't even know Brandy was here, child. I don't even know how long she been here. Okay, I heard her stumbling through the house. I was up here talking to y'all. Mm-mm. But anyway, that's pretty much all I had to talk about. I'm gonna go on and get off of here, y'all. Y'all please hit the like button on your way out the door. Thank y'all for joining me. Sorry about the interruption. I gotta go because this child is, y'all know, I gotta, even though she grown, I gotta give her attention, child. And so anyway, um, yeah, y'all check out my community wall. Like I said, I put that video on there in case somebody was trying to say I was lying about what was going on back then on the Mad Day. It's on the community wall. The proof is on the community wall. Receipts on the community wall about Brianna and what was said about her in VS and TSCC and everything. Y'all go check out the community wall, okay? I put the video on there. Okay, the video is gonna be under y'all know I'll be posting these live streams on the community wall. So the video is directly under, gonna be under this live stream, and it's got a cat on it, right? So anyway, I gotta go. I love you guys. If you guys came in late, please hit the like button on your way out the door, child. Please share the video if you care. And honey, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Happy hump day. Thanks for joining me. Y'all watch out back out here. It's always something going on, okay, child. And I can't wait to see what's going how Lemoncation gonna turn out. It'll be February is next month, so we're gonna have to see what's going on. But anyway, talk to y'all later. Love you guys in the way that Christ loves you. Bye bye. Peace.